If anyone wants my treasure, then it's yours for the taking. Go find it! I left everything I gathered in one place.
Eiichiro Oda. Oda is one of the biggest names in the anime industry. He is the mangaka of one of the big three anime One Piece. He is also considered the best mangaka in the history of Shueisha's weekly Shonen Jump magazine. The fandom being captured by Oda's marvelous genius gave him the title of GODA. However, apart from One Piece, Oda has published other one-shot manga as well, which are his underrated gems. First is Wanted. Wanted is the first step by which Eiichiro Oda started his journey as a manga writer. Interestingly, he wrote this one-shot manga in 1992. While in his senior year of high school. The story of Wanted follows a bounty hunter named Wild Joe who is searching for a wanted criminal with a huge bounty, Gil Baster. However, things get interesting when it turns out that Gil Baster ends up killing people while protecting himself. Second one is Eichiro, Night Parade of One Demon. Again, there is no doubt Eiichiro Oda is a genius, and this one shot is nothing less than an underrated gem. Eichiro can very well be considered one of the best works of Oda, before One Piece and even fans hold it dear to them. The story of Eichiro traces a monk named Guko, who is traveling across a forest looking for a shelter to spend the night. He gets jumped by a monster. Panicking, he runs to a village. But the twist pours in when the villagers want him to slay the very same monster which he encountered earlier. Guko ends up taking the job and thinks of different ways to get his task done. Third is Monsters. Oda came up with the idea of Monsters a year after he published Eichiro. It was another of his one-shot manga that traced the story of Ryuma. One Piece fans are already familiar with this character. The manga is set somewhat back in time, and it represents Ryuma's character in depth and goes into detail, depicting why he was famous not only throughout Wano country, but the entire world. Fourth is Romance Dawn. It was published by Oda in the Shonen Jump 1996 Summer Special. This was the transition state of what became One Piece in the end. Some parts were also adapted into the One Piece animation. In Romance Dawn, we learn some of the story behind Luffy's dream to become the king of the pirates, and after he meets Kobe, a boy who dreams of joining the Marines, they start an unexpected friendship between a pirate and a Marine. 1 year after Wanted was published, Oda drew another one-shot manga, God's Gift for the Future, in 1993. This one-shot was published in the October installment of Monthly Shonen Jump Original. The absurd qualities of Oda are reflected in this manga as well. It was well received all over Japan, and God's Gift for the Future was reprinted in 1988 as a compilation. In this manga, in a world where a pickpocket named Bran struggled to change his ways, God decided to intervene. After an accidental twist of fate, God gave Bran a special notebook where whatever he wrote would come true. Unfortunately, Bran wrote that a meteorite would hit a department store called Branchy. To atone for his mistake, God tasked Bran with saving the people in Branchy. Armed with the Pen of Fate, he convinced everyone to evacuate, but one child remained inside. With seconds to spare, Bran rescued the child and miraculously survived the meteorite. In the end, Bran continued his pickpocketing. By the way, that contained all the short stories that Oda wrote before One Piece. While several works from different young manga were presented in the Shonen Jump, a major part of the original One Piece manga shows similarities to Romance Dawn. So anyone who has read both manga can recognize those parts effortlessly.
So, what's your opinion on this? Tell me in the comment section. And thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing my channel for more awesome videos.